All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. I'm on an hour early today because I didn't have to work today. And so we're just going to have one game tonight as we kick off Week 6 of our current NFL sim season. It'll be an AFC East battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The Buffalo comes in at 1-4. They finally won their first game of the season last week after starting 0-4. The Dolphins have 1-1, lost 1, 1-1, lost 1, 1-1. They're winning games on every odd number week and losing games on every even number week. Okay. As Misty and Gracie are here. All right. So we have the Bills at 1-4, the Dolphins at 3-2. Evil Dad has already given me his pick for today. He's taking the Dolphins in this one. Evil Dad is 36-30 on the season. Grace is here. Who's Gracie going to pick?
Dolphins.
The Dolphins. All right. And Misty, we'll give her Buffalo. What the hey. All right. Now then, the elephant in the room. Yes, we're back on 25. I think the universe is against me here. I tried to fire up 19 again today. It didn't work. Even with a capture card, I don't know what's going on. So we'll just continue here with Madden 25. That's all I can do. Bills, Dolphins, the rosters are identical, so nothing is going to change there. All right, let's head out to Miami, Florida for this one, Buffalo and Miami, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. It's the Bills and the Dolphins. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along as we kick off Week 6. Just a single game for you tonight. It'll be the Bills and the Dolphins. Buffalo at 1-4, Miami at 3-2. Miami leads the division. They're the only team in the division with a winning record. Patriots and Jets are both 2-3. Ravens, Bills are both 1-4. Buffalo gets the opening kickoff. We're underway. It'll be fielded at about the 7-yard line, bringing it back. Looks to be number 25, John Peoples, in his 6th year out of USC. Starting quarterback for the Bills, Mason Cross, in his 4th year out of Vanderbilt. Just underway. Our Week 6 Thursday night game to kick off the week. Buffalo comes out 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. In motion is McGinnis. And Cross rolls out, throws. Caught across midfield, making the catch. Number 88, Tom Hartman, the second-year receiver out of Cal Berkeley. All the way out to the 43-yard line. That's a 24-yard gain and a first down for the Bills. Like I said, Miami, it's been an interesting season so far. They've won, they've lost, they've won, they've lost, and they've won. If it's an odd number week, they win. If it's an even number week, they lose. Well, this is Week 6. Read into that what you will. 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 43-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. Cross draws back. Looking, throws, and caught by Alden McGinnis down to the 34-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9 to bring up 2nd and 1. McGinnis in his 6th year out of Southern Miss. Well, the Bills have already moved it down to the Dolphin 34-yard line. Cross under center. Cross hands off to Travion Henderson. And Henderson gets back. Actually gets 3 yards to the 31-yard line. And that'll be a first down for the Bills to keep the opening drive alive. 6:45 and counting. here in the first quarter. 4 wide for Buffalo. 1st and 10 for the Dolphin 31. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Looking, rolls out, throws, and he overthrows his receiver McGinnis downfield. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 6:27 left in the first quarter, no score. Still the opening drive of the ball game. Buffalo comes out 4 wide, cross in the shotgun. In motion is Henderson. Cross looking. Cross fires and caught on the sideline by Hartman down to the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 13 yards, another Buffalo first down. An impressive opening drive by Buffalo. The Dolphins are the defending Super Bowl champions, but they're off to kind of a rough start, 3-2. And now the Dolphins want to review this. They don't think he got both feet in. Let's take a look. I think they're going to lose that challenge. Tom Hartman, he got both feet in. That's going to cost Miami a timeout. It'll be, oh no, they say it rules in favor of Miami. 3rd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Cross looking. Cross throws and dropped by Henderson. It'll be 4th down. And Drew Lyons will come on. He'll be trying a 48-yard field goal attempt to give the Bills the early lead. The 2nd-year kicker out of Virginia, formerly with the Detroit Lions. Kick is up. And the kick is no good. He missed it to the left. And Buffalo comes up empty on their opening drive. Yep, wide left. Wow. And now the Dolphins will come out. Buffalo misses a field goal on their opening drive. And now Austin Ducre, the 10th-year quarterback out of LSU, in the shotgun. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Hands off to Kenny Flowers. And Flowers, the running back, in his 2nd year out of Wake Forest, all the way out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 14 yards into Buffalo territory and a first down for Miami. And now the Dolphins come out in the eye. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 48. Ducre to A.J. Austin this time. And Austin picks up a yard to the 47-yard line. On the tackle, number 21 for Buffalo. That's James Walters, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Akron. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 47-yard line. 4 wide from Miami. Ducre under center. Ducre fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws near side, and incomplete. He overthrew his receiver, looking for Austin on the sideline. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Dolphins at the Buffalo 47-yard line. Buffalo missed a field goal on their opening drive. This is Miami's opening drive. They face a 3rd and 9 with 4 receivers set wide. Ducre under center. Ducre drops back. Ducre looking, throws, and caught by Gunnar Helm all the way down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. 3rd-year tight end out of Texas, Gunnar Helm. First down, Miami. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. 1st and 10, Miami at the Buffalo 32-yard line. Ducre in the shotgun. Flowers in motion. Ducre looking, throws underneath the Flowers, turns upfield, and Kenny Flowers to the 18-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And that'll be another Dolphin first down. Dolphins just matriculating it down the field here. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 18-yard line. Ducre in the shotgun. 2 backs A back on either side. Ducray fakes the handoff, throws, dumps it off to the fullback, and that's Chase Williams all the way down to the 10, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Chase Williams, the second-year fullback out of Utah. Miami knocking at the door now, 2nd and 2 from the Buffalo 10. Everybody in tight. Ducray under center. Ducray end around as he hands off for the touchdown. David Thompson, a 10-yard touchdown run. The 12th-year receiver out of the University of Florida. Spent 10 years with the Chargers, 1 year with the Saints, and now in his first season with Miami. A 10-yard touchdown run on the end around. And the Dolphins take a 6-0 lead. .403 left to play here in the first quarter. And now Eric Harden, the rookie out of Washington State, will come on for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Dolphins lead at 7-0. .403 to play in the first quarter. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 6, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. There's the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line, bringing it back. This will be John Peoples, and Peoples brings it out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will take over. Down 7-0. Mason Cross will come back out to lead the offense. Buffalo comes out. 2 backs in the backfield. Cross in the shotgun. Cross hands off to Henderson. And Travion Henderson to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. Travion Henderson, in his 3rd year out of Ohio State, was with the Texans the last 2 seasons. We disbanded Houston. He went to the Bills, on 2nd and 4. Cross looking, throws, and caught on the sideline. And sitting down is Henderson. A gain of just 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Stops the clock for the moment with 3:26 left in the first quarter. Dolphins up 7-0. Bills come out in the offset eye. Cross under center. Cross hands off to Henderson. And Henderson gets hit in the backfield for a loss. Making the tackle, Deshaun Parker, the 12th of the rookie out of Ohio State. It's actually no gain. He got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down. And the Bills will have to punt. Cedric Givens will come on to punt. Punt by Givens. And this will be fielded at the 22-yard line, bringing it back, Nate Moore. And Moore brings it out to the 30-yard line. Moore in his 4th year out of Texas A&M. The Dolphin offense will come back out. 2:43 left in the first quarter. Dolphins up 7-0. From their own 30-yard line, 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking, throws, and caught by A.J. Austin. Out to the 36, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. .222 and counting in the first quarter. 5 wide, empty backfield. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking, throws, and caught by Gunnar Helm as he falls down at the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6, and that'll be a Dolphin first down. So we're coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 4 wide. Ducray under center. In motion. Well, DeCray back to throw. And DeCray is going to take off. And he's going to get to the 44-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. In motion was David Thompson there. Had a brain cramp. 1:30 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 8 for Miami. 3 to the far side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. DeCray throws deep and caught by Isaiah Nayor. Oh, no, he dropped it. Incomplete. The third-year receiver out of Nebraska, Nayor, nearly caught that. Incomplete, be third down. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Dolphins at their own 44-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. DeCray under center. DeCray, watch out. And Leon Seals will get the sack back at the 35-yard line. That'll be a loss of 9. And we have an injury timeout as one of the offensive linemen goes to the sideline. It'll be 4th and 17. Leon Seals on the sack, the 14th-year defensive end out of Alabama. It'll be 4th and 17 for the Dolphins at their own 35. Austin Cannon will come on, the rookie out of Missouri, the punter, number 11. Snap, and the punt is away. Nice punt by Cannon from the 21-yard line on the return down the sideline. Bringing it back is John Peoples out to the 38. So Buffalo, not bad field position at their own 38-yard line. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Down 7-0. On 1st and 10, Cross under center. Cross looking, throws underneath, and caught. Making the catch, number 86. That's Keenan Jenkins, the tight end, the rookie out of San Jose State. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. And we're coming up on the end of the first quarter here, 45 seconds. 4 wide for Buffalo, Cross in the shotgun. Henderson in motion, Cross looking, throws, and caught by Henderson. Across midfield to the 45. A gain of 9 and a Buffalo first down at the Dolphin 45-yard line. Travion Henderson on the catch. 20 seconds left. This might be the last play of the first quarter. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun. 4 wide. Cross looking, throws, and caught by David Scott, the tight end. At the end of 1, Dolphins lead it 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome on back. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. We go to the second quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Bills at the Dolphin 42-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. In motion is Scott. Cross hands off to Henderson around the outside. Travion Henderson down to the 31. A gain of 11. And that'll be another Buffalo first down. Bills trying to tie it up. Bills trying to win their 2nd in a row after starting 0-4. 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 31-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. Scott in motion. Cross looking, throws, caught underneath by Tom Hartman. Pushes forward to the 21-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. Coming up on 7 minutes left here in the first half. Cross in the shotgun. Hands off to Henderson. And Travion Henderson down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Bills come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. Scott in motion. The handoff to Henderson. And Travion gets down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 3, and that'll be another Buffalo first down. This drive taking up a lot of time. 6:20 left here in the second quarter. The Bills have moved it down to the Dolphin 10-yard line. Buffalo comes out 4 wide, Cross in the gun. 1st and 10. Cross throws down the middle, and it's caught. A shoestring catch by Alden McGinnis down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 1. The Bills can get a first down at about the half-yard line. In the I formation, Cross under center. Cross, they pitch to Trey Cooley, and Cooley loses 4 yards. Back to the 5-yard line, tackled by Dante Lockwood, 7th-year linebacker out of Minnesota. A loss of 4, bring up 3rd and 5. .5:26 and counting. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking, throws, and caught for the touchdown. Tyson Crawford, a 5-yard touchdown catch. The 4th-year receiver out of Penn State. And the Bills can tie it up with the extra point. Perfect throw where only Crawford could catch it. And now Drew Lyons will come on for the extra point to tie this one up. Lyons for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Our Week 6 Thursday night game to kick off the week. 5:15 left in the half. We're tied at 7. Here's the kickoff by Lyons. From the 4-yard line on the return. This is Nate Moore across the 20 to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Miami. They'll start right there with 5:10 left in the half. On 1st and 10. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre pump fakes, throws, dumps it off. And making the catch is David Thompson to the 32-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Thompson, the longtime Charger, now playing for Miami. We're tied at 7 with 4:48 left in the half. 2nd and 4, Miami at their own 32-yard line. Ducre under center. Ducre hands off to Austin, and A.J. Austin pushing forward to the 39-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Dolphin first down. John Henderson, the linebacker, on the tackle. First and 10 for the Dolphins. They come out in the I. Ducre under center. Ducre fakes the handoff. Watch out, he gets sacked. Zach Kellogg came in on the corner blitz. The 6th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. Be an 8-yard sack. Formerly with the Chiefs. In fact, Kellogg spent several seasons, spent 5 years with the Chiefs. Now in his first year with Buffalo. It'll be 2nd and 18. Dolphins will have it at their own 30-yard line in a tie ball game. 4 minutes left in the half. On paper, Miami is the better team, but they don't play these games on paper. In the I formation, Ducre under center. Ducre to Austin, and A.J. Austin trying to battle forward. Picks up about 3 to the 34-yard line and bring up 3rd and 15. 3:34 and counting. I didn't tell you who they play next week. In week 7, I'll tell you here in a second. On 3rd and 15, Moore in motion. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. DeCray looking. DeCray going to get sacked by Leon Seals back at the 23-yard line. And that's going to be a loss of 10 yards. Leon Seals with his second sack of the day. It'll be 4th down, and Miami's going to have to punt again. Next week, Miami plays at the Jets. And Buffalo next week will host the Patriots. Fourth and 25. Back to punt, Austin Cannon, the rookie out of Missouri. And Cannon will get the punt away. From the 30-yard line on the return is John Peoples. And Peoples brings it out to the 35-yard line. 2:48 left in the first half. Buffalo with the ball in a tie ball game. The Bills can take the lead for the first time. Cross in the shotgun. Scott in motion, hands off to Henderson. And Travion Henderson around the outside. Picks up 2 to the 38-yard line. Hunter Brookings on the tackle. The 11th year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. 2.5 minutes left. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. On 2nd and 8. 3 to the far side. The handoff to Henderson, who gets to the 40. A gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Buffalo. Big 3rd down coming up. Bills come out 4 wide. 2-minute warning. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Our Week 6 Thursday night game. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Bills now. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Henderson in motion now, empty backfield. Cross looking. Cross looking. Cross in trouble. Cross gets sacked back at the 29-yard line. Making the sack, Dante Lockwood. Loss of 11 yards. Dante Lockwood on the sack in his 7th year out of Minnesota, the linebacker. It'll be 4th and 17, and Buffalo will have to punt. Cedric Givens back to punt. Givens gets the punt away. And that'll be caught at the 28 and brought down immediately. Nate Moore on the return. They give him forward progress out to the 31-yard line. Now the Dolphins still have 2 timeouts, 1:47 left to work with here in the first half in a tie ball game. The Dolphins will get the second half kickoff. 1st and 10. DeCray draws back, throws quickly outside, and caught by Gunnar Helm out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. Did not get out of bounds. 1:30 and counting. Dolphins need to go about 35 yards to get into field goal range. 4 wide. DeCray under center. DeCray fakes the handoff. Throws near side and caught by Isaiah Nayor down to the Buffalo 44-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. Isaiah Nayor, the 3rd-year receiver out of Nebraska. First down, Miami. Coming up on a minute left here in the first half. Dolphins still have 2 timeouts. Not quite in field goal range yet. 5 wide, empty backfield. DeCray back. DeCray throws, dumps it off underneath the Helm, and Gunnar Helm to the 32. A gain of 8. And the Dolphins take a timeout. They have 1 left. on a beautiful night here in South Florida. Temperature was 78 degrees at kickoff. First and 10, Miami at the Buffalo 32-yard line. They still have one timeout. 4 wide, DeCray in the gun. DeCray looking. DeCray rolls out and throws and caught by Flowers out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 41 seconds left in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Buffalo 28. Dolphins come out. 3 to the near side. DeCray in the gun. DeCray looking. DeCray in trouble now. Just going to take off inside the 20 and slides at the 18-yard line. A gain of 10 in a Dolphin first down. Clock is moving. They still have a timeout. We're down to 20 seconds. Down to 14 seconds. DeCray, they're going to take a shot. Throws to Helm, and Helm only gets to the 14-yard line, a gain of 4. And the Dolphins take their final timeout with 7 seconds left in the half. Miami will probably try a field goal here. I don't think they'll take a shot at the end zone with 7 seconds, though they might. You never know. They're going to take a shot at the end zone. It has to be quick. They're out of timeouts. DeCray under center. DeCray fakes the handoff, rolls out. They're not going to have time for a field goal. He takes a sack, and we go to halftime. Buffalo 7, Miami 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Miami, Florida. There's the second half kickoff in a tie ball game. The Dolphins get it first. The return by number 82. That's Delray Dixon, the rookie out of Florida State, out to the 32-yard line. Buffalo and Miami tied at 7 as we start the third quarter. Our Week 6 Thursday night game to kick off the week. Miami will start from their own 32. They missed out on a field goal before halftime. DeCray hands off to Austin, a delayed draw, and Austin only gets 2 out to the 34-yard line. Tackled by the linebacker, Ashley Webster, in his third year out of Northern Illinois. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 34-yard line. Dolphins come out. 4 wide once again, single back. DeCray in the gun. DeCray throws, and is caught by Gunnar Helm out to the 43. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Miami first down. The big tight end, Gunnar Helm. First and 10 Dolphins from their own 43-yard line. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray hands off to Kenny Flowers, and Flowers kind of running around. And he gets to the 46-yard line to bring up 2nd and 7. .649 and counting. Here in the third quarter in a tie ball game. DeCray under center on 2nd down. DeCray looking, throws, and caught by Nayor out to the Buffalo 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9, and that'll be enough for a first down. Miami and Buffalo territory now tied at 7. Dolphins come out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray in the shotgun, 1st and 10. DeCray looking. DeCray in trouble now, and DeCray is going to get sacked back at the 48. A loss of 8. And it's Leon Seals again. His 3rd sack of the night. in his 14th year out of Alabama, the defensive end, having himself a night. He's got 3 sacks. A loss of 8. Miami will have it at their own 48-yard line, 2nd and 18. 6:15 or 6:10 and counting. Dolphins come out 5 wide, empty backfield. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking, throws, dumps it off to Nayor. And Isaiah Nayor out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 12. .540 and counting here in the third quarter. Big third down for the Dolphins in a tie ball game. DeCray in the shotgun. Austin in motion. DeCray throws to Austin, turns upfield. A.J. Austin does not get the first down. He gets out to the 38. They needed 12. He got 8. It'll be 4th and 4. This would be a 55-yard field goal attempt if they want to try it. Eric Harden, they're going to try it from 55 yards. The rookie out of Washington State to give the Dolphins the lead. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. He missed it to the left, and that's going to give Buffalo great field position. Missed it wide left. We remain tied at 7. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida, week 6, our Thursday night game to start the week here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 Buffalo at their own 45. Great field position. Cross in the gun. Looking, throws down the middle and caught by Tom Hartman. And Hartman fumbles. And who comes up with it? I think Hartman recovered his own fumble. It'll be a 9-yard gain to the Dolphin 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1. Buffalo got lucky on that one. Bills come out 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Crawford in motion. Cross looking. Cross throws. And it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Hunter Brookings. The intended receiver was Alden McGinnis. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bills at the Dolphin 46-yard line. Very nearly a pick for Miami. Buffalo comes out in the eye. Cross under center. Cross. Hands off to Trey Cooley. And Cooley to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 1st and 10. Buffalo comes out 3 to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hartman in motion. Cross throws to Hartman to the sideline to the 35. A gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. That'll stop the clock for the moment. 3:51 left in the third quarter. We're still tied at 7. We've been tied at 7 for a while now. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun. 2nd and 4. Henderson in motion. Cross. Throws deep. And it's knocked down. Broken up by Chris Bateman, the second-year safety out of Maryland. It'll be 3rd and 4. From the Dolphin 35. 4 receivers wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross in trouble now. And Cross gets sacked back at the 43-yard line. A loss of 9. And Cross was sacked by Cross. Mason Cross, I introduce you to Aaron Cross. 5th-year defensive end out of Auburn. And that'll bring up 4th down for Buffalo. They're lucky he didn't rule that a fumble. Let's see what they do. It'd be a 60-yard field goal if they want to try it. They're going to punt. Cedric Givens back to punt. Givens gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. It's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. That's where Miami will take over, 1st and 10. .310 left in the third quarter. Dolphins come out. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Nayor in motion. Cross fakes the handoff. Throws down the sideline. It's nearly picked off. It should have been. Zach Kellogg had it right in his hands, and he couldn't hold on. They were looking for Nayor down the sideline. Incomplete. It'd be 2nd and 10. Dolphins dodge a bullet there. 3:06 left here in the third quarter. In the offset eye, Ducray drops back, throws, and incomplete. They were looking for Nayor again. That time, it was broken up by James Walters, the second-year defensive end out of Akron. 3rd and 10 from Miami at their own 16-yard line. Ducray in the shotgun on 3rd down. Ducray fakes the handoff, throws, and caught. Making the catch, David Thompson down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 18 yards and a Dolphin 1st down. Zach Kellogg came up, made the tackle. And that'll be a Dolphin 1st down. .242 and counting here in the third. 4 wide, but they're in tight. Ducray under center. Ducray fakes the handoff. Ducray throws, gets it out to Nate Moore down the sideline. Actually, that's Thompson. David Thompson down to the 48. 18 yards. Another Miami 1st down into Buffalo territory. Clock is moving. 2:12 left in the third. 4 wide on 1st and 10. Ducray in the shotgun. Helm in motion. They throw a swing pass to Thompson, who gets all the way down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and a Miami 1st down. Actually, that was a gain of 13 yards and a Dolphin 1st down. Down to the Buffalo 39-yard line. 1:40 and counting here in the third. Ducray under center. Ducray fakes the handoff. Looking. Now he's going to take off. And Ducray gets taken down at the 40. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Tackle was made by Devon Freeman, the 4th-year defensive end out of Nebraska. 2nd and 11 from the 40-yard line. 4 wide for Miami. Ducray hands off to Austin, and Austin, not much, gets the yard back. John Henderson on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 10th year out of Penn State. Under a minute left in the third quarter. We're still tied at 7. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins at the Buffalo 39-yard line. Ducray in the shotgun. Moore in motion. Ducray looking. Ducray needs to get rid of it. Throws. And it's caught by Gunnar Helm out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 4th and 4. Nope. I'm at a loss. I disconnected it. Put it all back together. It won't load. It says will not recognize the disc. 4th and 4. Miami's going to try a field goal. Eric Harden. This will be from 51 yards to break the tie. And he missed that one too. Both teams have combined for 3 missed field goals. All were wide left. And we remain tied at 7. Neither team is playing particularly well here. 1st and 10, Buffalo at their own 41-yard line. We're coming up on the end of the third quarter. Cross throws deep, and it's incomplete. And that was broken up by number 30. That's Knox Campbell, the second-year safety out of Kentucky. Alden McGinnis, the intended receiver, be 2nd and 10. Dolphins come in at 3 and 2. Buffalo at 1 and 4. 2nd and 10. Cross looking. Cross throws outside. Caught by David Scott. But that will do it for the third quarter. We're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. We're tied at 7. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bills at their own 46. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking, throws, and caught for the first down. Tom Hartman out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Buffalo first down. I said at the beginning of the game, Miami only wins on odd-numbered weeks. They've lost on even-numbered weeks. This is an even-numbered week. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Cross in the gun. Hartman in motion. Cross looking, throws, and caught by Tom Hartman. Picks up 7 to the 39-yard line. Miami won in weeks 1, 3, and 5. They've lost in weeks 2 and 4. 2nd and 3 from the 39-yard line. In the I formation, Cross under center. Cross, hands off to Travion Henderson down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll be a Buffalo first down. 6:52 and counting here in the fourth quarter. We're still tied at 7. Been a low-scoring game. 4 wide for Buffalo, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross draws back, throws, and caught underneath by Scott to the 29. And that'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. David Scott, the 10th-year tight end out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bills, who are now in field goal range at the Miami 29-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross to Henderson. And Travion Henderson picks up the first down out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 6. Buffalo on the move, trying to take the lead here. Under 6 minutes to play. Bills come out. Cross in the shotgun. A back on either side. Cross looking. Cross throws and caught by McGinnis. Alden McGinnis down to the 20-yard line. A.J. Snow, the safety on the tackle in his 3rd year out of Boise State. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 20-yard line. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun. Crawford in motion. Cross throws near side. Caught by Henderson out of the backfield. Down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 3. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. As we're coming up on the 5-minute mark. Still tied at 7. Nobody has scored in the second half so far. On 3rd down, Cross in the shotgun. Crawford in motion. Cross throws and caught underneath by Tom Hartman down to the 12. A gain of 5. Tackle made by Dean Tarrant, the 7th-year linebacker out of USC. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 4.5 minutes left. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the gun. Crawford in motion. Cross throws and nobody there. That'll stop the clock with 4:19 left. 2nd and 10 Buffalo at the Dolphin 12. our only game tonight. We'll be back with at least a doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. On 2nd and 10, Hartman in motion. Cross looking. Cross looking, still looking. He's got all day. Cross throws, and it's nearly picked off. Hunter Brookings knocks it away. Mason Cross had all day to throw. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 12-yard line. Buffalo comes out 5 wide or 4 wide. Cross in the gun. 3rd and 10. Scott in motion. Cross looking. Cross fires and throws it away. Dolphin defense holds. They're going to keep Buffalo to a field goal. This will be a 29-yard attempt by Drew Lyons coming up. He's already missed 2 field goal attempts. This one a lot closer, though, from 29 to give Buffalo the lead. Snap, kick is up. And that one's good. And the Bills finally break the tie. They're up 10-7. Four minutes, 1 second left to play. Buffalo up by 3. Miami can send this one to overtime with a field goal. There's the kick. Fielded at the 5, bringing it back for Miami is Delray Dixon, and Dixon to the 25-yard line. First and 10 Miami. 3:56 left to play. Buffalo up by 3. DeCray in the shotgun, 1st and 10. DeCray draws back. DeCray throws, and Helm had his back to him. Hit him in the back. Incomplete, be 2nd and 10. $3:51 left. Dolphins come out, everybody in tight. 3 to the far side. DeCray in the gun, 2nd and 10. DeCray fires down the middle, and it's caught. David Thompson all the way out to the 40. A gain of 15 and a Miami first down. Tackle made by Steve Aaron, the rookie safety out of LSU. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. 4 receivers wide. DeCray under center. DeCray draws back. DeCray throws and caught once again by David Thompson across midfield to the 46-yard line. A gain of 14, another Dolphin first down. Clock is moving. We're down to about 3 minutes left. Buffalo up 10-7. Everybody in tight for the Dolphins. Single receiver set wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. DeCray looking. Throws outside. Wide open is Gunnar Helm on the sideline. Good for 5 to the Buffalo 41-yard line. Leon Seals came over and made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning soon. 2:38 and counting. Dolphins come out 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking, steps up, throws, dumps it off, and it's caught by Kenny Flowers out of the backfield down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 25 for Kenny Flowers all the way down to the Buffalo 16-yard line. First down, Miami. Dolphins can take the lead with a touchdown. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here at Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Our Week 6 Thursday night game to kick off the week. Buffalo leads at 10-7. 1st and 10, Miami at the Buffalo 16. 4 wide, DeCray in the gun. Helm in motion. DeCray throws to Helm. Turns upfield, gets a few yards, 3 to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. 150 and counting. The Dolphins are in field goal range. If nothing else, they can force overtime. but I'm sure they want the touchdown here to take the lead. 2nd and 7 from the Buffalo 13. 4 wide. DeCray. It's a blitz, and he gets it off to Flowers down to the 10. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 3. Actually, a gain of 4 officially. 3rd and 3 from the Buffalo 10. 1:08 and counting. 4 wide for the Dolphins. Now they shift, but it's still 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking, throws, and caught by David Thompson down to the 2-yard line. An 8-yard gain, and Miami takes a timeout with 45 seconds left. 1st and goal, Miami at the Buffalo 2. I look for the Bills to start taking timeouts now to conserve time. 1st and goal for Miami. 2 backs in the backfield. DeCray in the shotgun between them. DeCray looking. DeCray throws and throws it away, even though Nate Moore was in the area. That'll stop the clock. 40 seconds left. 2nd and goal from the 2. Five wide, empty backfield. DeCray in the shotgun on 2nd and goal. Dolphins still with 2 timeouts. DeCray rolls out, throws, caught, touchdown, Miami. Gunnar Helm, a 2-yard touchdown catch. And Miami goes up 13-10 with 36 seconds left. The 3rd-year tight end out of Texas, Gunnar Helm, wide open in the middle of the end zone. DeCray found him. And now Eric Hardin will come on for the extra point. This will put Miami up by 4, which would force Buffalo to score a touchdown. Hardin for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Dolphins lead at 14-10. Just 36 seconds left. Buffalo has all 3 of their timeouts. Can the Bills mount a miraculous comeback? Hardin will kick. Fielded at the 3-yard line. Bringing it back is John Peoples over the 25. And Peoples to the 29-yard line. 32 seconds left. 1st and 10 Buffalo. They need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. On 1st and 10. Cross looking. Cross. He's got all day. Just a 3-man rush. Cross. And they still get him on the 3-man rush. A 10-yard loss back to the 19-yard line. And Buffalo, I wonder why they're not taking a timeout here. They finally do with 11 seconds left. Somebody forgot to call timeout. A loss of 10 to be 2nd and 20. 11 seconds remaining. And Miami's going to have a nice come from behind win. The Dolphins will go to 4 and 2. Buffalo's going to go to 1 and 5. 4 wide for the Bills, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun, looking for a miracle finish here. Cross throws down the middle, and is caught by David Scott to the 27. A gain of 8, 7 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 12 from their own 27-yard line. This might be the last play of the game. Dolphins trying to hold on. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross looking. Cross. He's got all day. A 3-man rush. He got hit as he threw. Incomplete. Ball game. Your final score, Miami 14, Buffalo 10. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports.